guys, my name is Alejandra and I want to start a YouTube channel. What is this YouTube channel about? I do not know. I have no idea. I have no idea what niche to follow, just because I feel that I'm such an eclectic person. Like, I like so many different things, and on top of that I have, a career. I have a job, 9 to 5 job, but not really. But I like fashion, I like beauty, I like wellness, I love to work out. There's just so many things that I like about my life that I just want to show them all. But I'm following an advice that I listened from other two YouTubers. One is Sorel Amore, and her YouTube channel is more about finance, wellness in a way, because I think in order to be financially stable, that kind of helps you with your wellness. So that's how I see it, and I love her channel because she's just extremely empowering also about the mindset of being an entrepreneur and kind of starting your own business, and I just like this kind of thing. So that's one. And another person who has influenced me in the YouTube kind of side of things is this new YouTube, well, he's not new, but new to me. His name is Abil. Okay, I couldn't do this to Ali Abdal. I couldn't just say I like his inspiration without even giving a name and a last name. So Ali, if you ever get to see these, I would say I would love for you to know that even though I basically started watching it yesterday, October 9th, I think, October 10th, I watched like 7 or 10 videos, and it's just completely inspiring. And just to say just a little bit about him and his story, so in case you guys can see kind of the parallel of why I feel like, oh, he knows what I'm going through, or what we are going through, I would say. He was a medical student at Cambridge, and then he kind of on the side started doing YouTube channels about how it is to be a medical student at Cambridge and how you can get in and all those things. As you guys might know, well, it's very competitive, and it kind of, his YouTube channel developed into something about productivity, and it's just now he has like a huge business with it, and he's still a doctor. So that's pretty impressive. That's a story that I like, because a lot of us, well, we have a job and we want to launch ourselves into YouTube just because you just want to just make your voice be heard and just share your experiences and share your life and share the things that you have gone through. And and by doing so, so many people can relate. Like, I have to say, I have really found answers in people that I have never met through YouTube. And I know it sounds crazy, but that's how it is. You want to start a YouTube channel, there's a lot of things that come up that kind of stop you to do it. And immediately when he said that, it resonated with me, and I'm sure with you too. He brought up some things that I'm struggling with. He said, maybe you don't want to start a YouTube channel because you feel you don't have the equipment. That's right. I just have my iPhone 12. That's it. I feel like right now I'm not in the point where I can just go ahead and invest in a camera, just because cameras change like technology, and I just always struggle with, oh, what if I buy that? It will just last me 2 years and I have to buy a different one. So that's one. Second of all, the niche, which is the thing that I started with at the beginning of this video. I just feel like I have so many things that I want to talk about that just focusing in one is just not gonna work for me at the beginning, because I will get bored myself. But to talk about that, maybe you guys can just make a comment below and see what you want to know more about me, and maybe that could be a starting point of the next video. So just a background, well, first of all, my career, I am an architect and an interior designer. I did my undergrad and graduate studies at Virginia Tech, and I work for an architecture firm in Georgetown, Washington, D.C. Because of COVID, I'm still working from home. So basically, just the things here, I'm still not going to the office, but that will change starting next year. where there will be a kind of hybrid system. So I will be, what basically we will be having a studio apartment in DC. So that will be very exciting, just because to kind of have a change of scenery. Right now I am in Virginia, and it's kind of limited in terms of cool places to go and little kind of pop-up stores or even restaurants here. Zero. So I think once I'm in the city, that will change for me. That's one thing. Second thing, I have an Instagram account that I started 6 months ago, where I post pictures of myself, pictures of clothing. I'm lucky enough to do some traveling, so I post things like that. And what else? Well, I love wellness, fitness. I'm regular at the gym, and actually I'll be starting CrossFit classes next month. Last thing that I want to kind of put out there is me. But when I say me, it's not just me. I think there's a lot of women out there. I was gonna say girls, but I'm a woman. I'm on my 30s something. One thing that I remember struggling for the past 6 or 5 years is that I wanted to be who I am now, if that makes sense. I used to watch, I have had Instagram since it opened 2010. I was like one of the first ones to sign up, because I just love the idea of this collection of memories and collection of pictures. And in a way, that's what my Instagram page has kind of transformed. It kind of has transformed into what my bookmarks look like, basically. So for the longest time, I used to watch and follow girls that I thought, fuck, I would love to be like her. I would love to be smart. I would love to be this sexy. I would love to be successful. I would love to be a go-getter. I would love to be a person that, really doesn't give a damn about what people think or say. I just want to be myself. And I am in that point in my life. And I know there's a lot of people who struggle, who go through that. I think the past year for me has been a huge transformation. Well, I will just disclose it, because I don't hold secrets. I'm the kind of person, I just say it all and say why I think. I had 2 plastic surgeries done. One was a rhinoplasty, and the second one was a breast augmentation. I went from a size 34B, I was a 34B, I'm pretty sure, to a 34 double D. However, that all changes, because I have realized it really matters what kind of bra you use. That will tell you the size, what by that I mean the brand. I just know that, I went from an 85 centimeter size to a 96 centimeter size. So I added 10 centimeters to my body on the upper side. The breast augmentation surgery plus the rhinoplasty, I have to say, in a way, changed my life. Not so much changed myself, because I think deep down I'm still the same person. I'm still the same cute little girl, I will say, but it has really allowed me to feel more like a woman, which is one of the most beautiful things that I have experienced in my life. I think the fact just to say, wow, I'm becoming the person that I wanted to be, or that I used to watch and I wanted to be, and I'm becoming that, it just makes me very happy. And that's why I think I cannot just pick a niche and say, oh, I want to talk about interior design and architecture because that's what I do. Yes, that's what I do, but I think my life goes beyond that. So that's me. As you guys listen and saw, I'm just like this pot of things added on. But it's a quite exciting life. And you guys might wonder, is she single? Is she taken? I'm taken. I have a boyfriend, who I love, and we have been together for almost 2 years. And I have to say, the things that come to your life, they come at the time they should come. And that's the way I feel with this relationship. I couldn't be any happier. I'm being honest. It's not because I have him like literally like 10 feet away from me. It's just down the street, you know. So yeah, that's how it is. So let's see what the comments are below, and what my next video will be about.